Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear friends, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is what perimeter and area. Now in that class we are going to take and discuss a very important topic and chapter of your NCERT syllabus, which is what exponents and powers. Exponents and powers. Dear students, this is the very important topic and topic of your syllabus for you and also your examination purpose. So dear students, it is very easy. So please now first of all, we and dear students we discuss that question chapters so many times. Okay, now we just revise some important basic laws of exponents and we take and solve some important questions based on them, and also in that chapter we are going to discuss about the standard form and expanded form of a given number, which is very important topic for you. Okay, so first of all we discuss about some basic laws of exponents, some basic laws of exponents. So let's see, we are going to discuss about the. So before we're discussing the laws of exponent, we just discuss about the what is the concept of exponent and powers. So let's take this one. Let's see. Suppose that any number, if any number write in the way of x to the power y. Suppose that any number write in the form of x to the power y, like 5 power 2, okay, 5 power 3, 6 power 8, 10 power 6, 7 power 8, etc. If any number write in this form, okay, then that value of x, this is called as the base of the number. This is called your base of the given number, and this is called its power. This is called its power. Okay, and so in this way, this is the and if any number represent in that way means x to the power y, then it is said to be in exponential form. Okay, so here that given number is in exponential form. That number which we write in the form of x to the power y is known as what? Exponential form of a number. Okay, dear students. Now, so if we write 10 to the power 6, so 10 is called its base and 6 is called its powers, and that number, that representation, that type of number is called in exponential form. Okay, now we take and discuss some basic laws of exponents. Let's see. This is important laws of exponent. Important laws of exponents. Okay, dear students. Now, dear students, we discuss some basic laws of exponents are there. Let's see. Let's see. The first law of exponent is what? First law of exponent is what? A to the power m into a to the power n. Okay. A to the power m into a to the power n. In that way, so we get a result as a to the power n plus n. A to the power m plus n. Okay. So if here in this way, if base are same, then power b is to be added. Okay, so this is a very important. Now like that, if we write, take an example based on that, and if we write x power 2 into x power 3, so here this is base are same, na? then according to that laws of exponent, we write x to the power 2 plus 3, that is x to the power 3 to what? This is 5. This is the required solution. Okay. So using that concept, first law of exponent, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topic. Okay, dear students. Now, similarly, the next part of this next laws, basic laws of exponents are, suppose that if we have 8 to the power m upon 8 to the power n, then we write 8 to the power m minus n. Here base are same and power are different. This is the quotient form of, this is the laws of based on quotient form. So like that, now we take an example. If we have 3 power 8 upon 3 power 3. So here we apply that laws of exponent in that type of question, because of here the bases are same but powers are different. So we can write as 3 to the power 8 minus 3. So we get as 3 to the power 8 minus 3 is what? 5. 8 minus 3 is what? This is the required solution. Okay. So we use that laws of exponent in this way. Okay, listeners, we use that laws of exponent in this way. Now we discuss about the third laws of exponent is what? Let's see. Now the third laws of exponent is what? If we have 8 to the power m to whole power n, okay? If we have 8 to the power m to whole power n, then what I get? Then we get as 8 to the power m into n. Then we get as 8 to the power m into n. So just we multiply them. Like that, we take an example based on that topic. Means if we write x power 2 to whole power 4. Okay. Now what I do? Now we apply that laws of exponent, and hence we get x to the power 2 into 4, that is x to the power 2 to the 8. This is the required solution. X to the power 8. Okay, dear students. Okay. So we apply that laws of exponent in this way. Now we also discuss the next law of exponent. We write 8 b to the power m. Then we write 8 to the power m into b to the power n. This is also very important laws of exponent. Like that, we take an example based on that. Suppose that, dear students, suppose that we have what 2 into 5 to the power 3. We have 2 into 5 to the power 3. If we break the brackets, then we get, according to that, we apply that laws of exponent and we write 2 power 3 into 5 power 3. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay. So dear student, so in this way we discussed all the important basics laws of exponents, which are very important for you and for your chapter. So please, dear student, first of all you learn each and every laws of exponents and practices that type of question. Then after you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on laws of exponent. Okay. Now dear student, we take and solve some important questions based on laws of exponent. Let's see. Now the question is, first we take first part of this question, express each of the following. Express each of the following in exponential form. In exponential form. Okay, dear students. And the first part of this question is what? Let's see. 4 into 4 into 3 into 3 into 3. And the second part of this question is what? This is 81. And the third part of this question is what? 512. And the fourth part of this question is what? 729. Now let's see. So what I do, dear students, in that question, we just express each of the following in exponential form. For that, first of all, we do their prime factorizations, and here we apply the basic laws of exponents. So we take and solve the first part of the question. Let's see. So in first part of this question, we have what? Let's see. We have 4 into 4 into t into t into t. Okay. So we have that values at 4 into 4 into t into t into t. Since we know that, we just discussed about the basic laws of exponent. Let's see. Since we know that a to the power n into 8 power n is equal to what? 8 power m plus n. We just discussed about that laws of exponent. So in that question, we apply this laws of exponent. Okay. So for if we use that law, then we get what? Let's see. Here the power of 4 is 1. Each power of 4 is 1, and each power of t is what? 1 also. So we write 4 to the power 1 plus 1 into here t to the power t mentioned how many times? 3 times, and the power of each t is 1. So we get as we write as 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we get as 4 for 2 into t power 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. This is the required solution of the given question. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, so using all the laws of exponent, you can solve each and every question of your syllabus based on this topic. Now, similarly, we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question. First of all, we write we have what? 81. So for that question, first of all, we do the prime factorization. We get the prime factorization of 18. So we write as 81. Sorry. So we from 3 to the 6, 3 7 the 21, 3 9 the 3 3 the and 3 1 the. Thus we write as 81 is equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now we apply the laws of exponent as what? Since we know that 8 to the power m into 8 to the power n is equal to 8 to the power m plus n. We know that, na? So here we apply same concept. Here each value of each power of 3, power of each 3 is what? 1. So we write as what, dear student? Let's see. We write as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is 3 power 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 3 to the power 4. This is the required solution. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, dear students. So please do more and more practices of that type of question. Okay. Now, using so in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Now we take similarly we take and solve the third part of this question. Let's see. Which is what? 512. Now we do their prime factorization. Okay, now let's see. From 2 we get 2 to the 4. 2 5s are. Okay, now again by 2, 2 and 2, 2 to the 4, 2 8 is 16, again by 2, 2 6 is 12. Okay, dear student, and 2 4 is 8, again by 2, 2 3 is 2 2 is again by 2. 16 again by 2, this is 8 again by 2, this is 4 again by 2, that is 2 is again by 2, we get 1. Okay, thus we have 512 is equal to what? 2 into 2, 3, 5. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, dear friends? So we write in this way. Now what I do? Now we apply the laws of exponent. Let's see. Since we know that Since we know that k to the power m into k to the power n is equal to k to the power m plus n, if we bases are same, then power is to be 8. So here base all of that factor, the base is same as 2, and the power of each 2 is what? 1. The power of each 2 is equal to what? 1. So here we write as 2 power 9. Okay, we write 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 up to 9 times. Okay, now we adding them, so we get 2 power 9. So this is the exponential form. This is which form? Exponential form of the given number. So this is your required solution of the given question. Okay, so using that concept you simplify each and every question of your syllabus. Now we take and solve the last part of this question. Okay, let's see. Now we take and solve, discuss and solve the last part of this question, which is was 729. 729. Okay. So what I do for that question? Dear student, in that question, first of all we do their prime factorization. After that we apply the laws of exponent. Let's see. So first of all, 729 we from 3, let's see, from 3 now again from 3, again from 3, again from 3 times, again 3 3s are, again from 3, that is 1. Okay, thus we write 729 as 3 into 3, how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6, 3 4 5 6. Okay, now we get as 729 as the power of each 3 is what? 1. So we get what? 1. How many times? 3 mentioned how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 3 power 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 6, 3 to the power 6. So we get as 729 is equal to 3 to the power 6. This is the required exponential form of the number 729. Of the number what? 729. Now, thus in this way you can express any given value in exponential form using that concept. Using which concept? Using that concept. So please dear student, first of all you do more and more practices of all the questions which we discuss in that class. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on this topic. Now we take the some other important types of question based on exponent and powers. Let's simplify each of the following. Okay, simplify each of the following. And the first part of this question is what? Let's see. This is 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 2 multiplied by 2 power 13. Okay, and the second part of this question is what? 3 into 2 into 4 upon here 3 power 4, and here 6 into 10 into 12. Okay, now third part of this question is, dear students, the third part of this question is what? 3 power 3 into 2 power 5 into 25 upon 9 power 2 into Here we write 3 power, sorry, here 3 or 7. Here 2 9 or 2 into 25 into 10. And the last part of this question is what is 16 into t power 5 upon what means 3 power 2 into 2 power 2 into t power 2. Okay, now let's see, we simplify each of the following values. So dear student, we just discuss about all the basic laws of exponents of that chapter. Now we can solve here each and every questions based on that law. So first of all, we take the first part of this question and simplify it. Okay, let's see the first part of this question, which is what, first of all we write, we have the question. What is the question here? This is 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 2 multiplied by 2 power 13. Okay, so for that question, since let's see, since we know that 8 power m upon 8 power n is equal to what, 8 power m minus n. So here we apply that laws of exponent. So first of all, we write 2 power 5 upon 2 power 2 multiplied by 2 power 13. So we write as 2 power 5 minus 2 into 2 power 13 is equal to 5. 2 to the power 5 minus 2 is what, 3. So here we write 2 power 3 into this is 2 power 13. Now again, since again we know that, dear students, again we know that a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So here we apply that concept. So 2 power 3 plus 13, that is 2 power 16. 2 power 16. This is the another answer. Okay, dear students. Thus, dear students, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your syllabus based on that topics. Okay, so dear student, please first do more and more practices of all that type of question. After that, you complete your NCRT exercise. So please do more and more practices of all that type of question. Now similarly, we take and solve the second part of this question and simplify them. Let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question, and now we have 3 power 4 into 2 into 4 upon 6 into 10 into 12. Okay, now let's see. So we write as 3 power 4, write as it is. Okay, into 2 write as it is, into 4 write 2 power 2. Okay, upon 6 we write 6 into 3. Okay, into 10 write as it what, 5 into 5 into 2. Okay, and 12 write is what, 3 and 3 into 2 into 2. First of all, we do their prime factorization. Now what I do, let's see. We now we write 3 power 4 write as it is into 2 power 2 1 3. Okay, upon here, look at this, 2 here, 2 2 2 2. So here we apply the laws of exponent. So we get 2 to the power 1 2 3 4. Okay, so into we write 2 power 4 into, now here 3 mentioned how many times, 3 2 times, so 3 power 2, and 5 mentioned 1 time, to 5 right as it is. Now since here we apply that laws of exponent, 8 to the power m upon 8 to the power n is equal to 8 to the power m minus n. Okay, so let's see, we write as here 3 power 4 minus 2 into 2 power 3 minus 4 upon 5 power 1 right as it is. Okay, now here let's see, here 4 minus 2 is what, 2 is left. So 3 power what, 2 is left here. Okay, into this is 2 power what, 3 minus 4, that is minus 1 is left upon 5 right as it is. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay, this is the required solution of the given. We also write in this way. Let's see that 3 3s are 9 and 2 power 1 write in this way, 2 into 5, so 9 upon 10. We also write the answer 9 upon 10. This is also the answer. Now because of you know that a power minus n we write as 1 upon 8 to the power n. This is also a very important law of exponent. So please note down, dear student, if anywhere we have 8 to the power minus n, then we write 8 to the power plus n. This is also very important and basic laws of exponent. Please note that result. Similarly, here if we have 2 power minus 1, so we can write 2 power 1. 1 never we write in plus. Okay. Now we take and solve the third part of this question. Let's see. Now we take the third part of this question, which is we write 3% and is it 2 power 5 write as it is. Now we write 25 as 5 into 5. Okay, upon we write 9, we write 3 into 3 means 3 power 2 whole power 2 write as it is. 25 we write 5 into 5 into 10 is 5 into 2. Okay, 5 into 2. Now let's see. We write as 3 power 7 into 2 power 5, 5 power 2. Okay, upon here 2 to the 4, so 3 power 4 into here 5 power 2 into 5 power 3, 1 2 3 now. Yes, 5 power 3 and 2 power right, 2 right as it is. Now what I do now, again here we apply the laws of exponent. Since for which laws of exponent? Since with a power m upon a power n is equal to a power m minus n. This is a very important and basics laws of exponent. Okay, dear students. Now let's see. Now here let's see. 7 this is 4, so we write 3 power 7 minus 4. Okay, into here we write 5 minus 1, 2 power 5 minus 1, and here 5 power 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3 in this way. Okay, 3 power 7 minus 4, 2 power 5 minus 1, 5 minus 1 became 5, this is power of 1, and 5 power 2 minus 3. So we get as what? 3 power 7 minus 4, that is 3, into 2 power, this is 4, into 5 power what? Minus 1. So also we write as 2 power 4 into 3 power 3 upon 5. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay. Now we take and solve the last part of this question. Okay. Let's see. And last part of this question is what? First of all, we write 16 as 2 power 4. Okay, we write t power 5 as it is upon 2 power 2 right as it is, 3 power 2 right as it is, 3 power 2 right as it is. Now here we apply that laws of exponent. T power we write 2 minus 4 minus 2 and t power write 5 minus 2. Okay, and in denominator we have 3 power 2 as it is. Okay. Now again here we apply the laws of exponent. So now we simplify them. So we get here 2 power 4 minus 2, that is 2. 5 minus 2, that is 3. Upon this is 3 power 2, that is 9. 3 3s are 9. Okay. Now here 2 power square is what? 2 2s are. This is 4 upon 9 t cube. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, dear students. This is the required solution of the this is the required solution of the given question. Thus, so let's see once more here. So thus, dear students, in today's class we take and revise all the basic concept regarding to exponent and powers, and also we discuss all the important laws of exponent related to that chapter, and also we take and solve so many questions based on laws of exponent. So first of all, dear student, do more and more practices, revise all the questions which we discussed in that class. After that, you solve your NCRT exercise. Now, in next class, we take and revise some other important chapter of your syllabus. Okay, dear students. Now, thanks to all.